she was actually originally written for a man. So this part was, it wasn't written for a woman. And I didn't know that. I actually figured that during the promotions when I heard, Raj and DK sir talk about it, and it was information to me. And it's no wonder, because every time I would go to do something in those scenes, I'd be like, this reaction is so masculine, or, this is what a guy would do. And that says a lot about my conditioning somewhere, because I feel like as a girl, you're more likely to make choices that an Indrani makes, where everyone else first, me last. At least that's the kind of a, not patriarchal, but
conditioning.
Conditioning, the kind of family setup, that one has seen all your life. I do. And also, interestingly, she doesn't, she's not a honey trap. She doesn't use her sexuality to go anywhere with what she needs to get done. And the genre can really very easily provide for that. And you could get away with it, and it doesn't look forced, if you know what I mean. It's a part that you can do pretty much anything.
Yeah.
But I found it very cool that, there was at no point does she use her sexuality or the way she dresses or how she looks to get anywhere.
You feel like you're oversimplifying something when you're writing for a woman as a man, That fear, that can be quite crippling for a writer. And that you understand the masculine world more because you live in it, your comfort, discomfort with it, and becomes more nuanced. So I went back home thinking like, it's a great argument. But the next day I had something, my mind had figured something. I was like, you know what? Write for men and then switch it the last minute and by getting a woman to play it. Tell me where you get stuck. Just tell me what are the changes you'll have to make? How far can your scene work, its complexities, the characters' nuances, with just flipping the gender? And, honestly, it can be done.
It can be done.
And so I'm thinking of Raj and DK having done something. Because actually, what I said in a sense of like cracking a joke as an exercise.
Makes sense.
But I'm so happy to hear this, Nimrat, because there's such a hullabaloo made about, but now we have to overperform, be politically correct, because the women have a voice. Oh, good Lord. And I feel like itna kya sochne ka, I like likho. There are all kinds of women. Not everyone is,
I feel like emotional intellect of a woman is far much more superior in general, There are so many, like you could be strong and vulnerable at the same time. You can be messy, you could be funny, you could have all those facets of, and there's so much to explore as emotive tools.